YouTube, what's going on? Happy Easter to y'all, man. It's quiet. It's Sunday. It's quarantine and coronavirus. I tell you, nothing's more boring and solitary than a Sunday with a quarantine and a coronavirus locking you in the house. Nothing's more, after so long, sometimes you just go nuts. Sometimes. Hey, man, but I'm here because I want to talk about the Nintendo and how they come up with these fake farce scarcity supplies in order to drive up sales. Now, that's just my theory. That's what I think goes on. I'm not necessarily. There's no hard evidence to that I know of. But I just find it completely ironic. And I know we halfway into the Switch. The Switch been out for a few years, and you had the Nintendo Minis and stuff. But this is like an ongoing issue that's been happening since the very first Nintendo. At least the first one that I remember in 1985. There has always been supply shortages. Every last console was a supply shortage. Now, how is that? I personally believe that that's just not necessarily true. I just think that there is a manipulation tactic, man. It's mind games. It's true. It's like if you want somebody to want something, you have to make it scarce. It's almost like you see that girl in high school and she like the finest girl in high school, but she got the boyfriend. She got the boyfriend, so it's like, it's a long shot, so it make you want her even more. So you take your stab. You do. It's just what it is. You take your stab at it anyway. But you believe yeah, I ain't got a shot, but I'm gonna go for it anyway. That's kind of like what it is with the Nintendo. It's like they come out with these consoles, and then all of a sudden, man, they trickle them out, and it make the people go nuts. I'm a victim of it. I am a victim of this, man. This happened to me several times with Nintendo. It happened with me with Actually, it didn't happen with me with the Super Nintendo because I got that late. I was late with that one. But it happened with me with the N64. It happened with the GameCube. It even happened with the Wii. Yes, I actually wanted a Wii. You know why I wanted a Wii? I wanted a Wii because I wanted to play with my kids. That's why I wanted a Wii so bad. I thought it would be great to get my kids introduced into gaming, and we would have had a good time at home. So I wanted a Wii. Couldn't get my hands on that either. I didn't go after a Actually, yeah, I did. I did go after a Wii U. Yes, I did. Yeah, I did want a Wii U, and I could not get that either. It was late into the game until I was able to get my hands on the Wii U. Like maybe a year after it launched. Yes. A Wii U, bro. It was impossible to get one of them damn things, bro. And then when the NES Mini came out, impossible, bro. And not to mention scalpers would buy them up and then resell them, but still, if there was no shortage of supply, there wouldn't be no scalpers. It just wouldn't be. So I had to deal with that too. Didn't worry about it though. Got my hands on one. Got a buddy worked at Target. Was like, hey, I got one of these NES minis. If you want one, stay right there. I'm on my way. Boom. Beeline. Straight to go get it. Thirsty for a Nintendo Mini. Same thing with the NES, the SNES Mini. Same thing. And I got my hands on that too. Same plug. And that's how I was able to get it, because of the plug. If it wasn't for that, man, I don't even know if I would have been able to get one. But actually, no, I take that back, because they did re-release those. And I think they're pretty much widely available. But still, we have no issues like that from the Sega Genesis Mini. Never had an issue with the Sega. And I ain't got one yet. And I've been meaning to get one, but I just know it's gonna be there. So it's like I ain't worried about it. I get one when I get one. But had it been a shortage to the NES, I mean the Sega Genesis Mini, I probably would have wanted one. I probably would have wanted one. Cause that's just how it be, man. That's real. It was no problems with the PlayStation Mini. And y'all say what y'all want about that PlayStation Mini. That PlayStation, it wasn't that bad. It's not as bad as people make it out to be. People make it out to be like this. It was the worst thing in the world. No, it wasn't. No, it was not. It had some classic games on there. It had some good ones and stuff. You know what I mean? But it was not a bad. It wasn't bad, man. People kill me with that train. Everyone want to get on the train and just want to trash stuff just cause it's popular to trash it. That PlayStation Mini is not bad. It's just not. But that's just my opinion. And hey, chalk it up to my Sony bias, man. I don't give a damn. That's my honest feelings about it. That's my honest feelings. It wasn't as bad as people made it out to be. But at the same time, there was no shortages of that. There's no shortages of a Genesis Mini. You can go out there and get one right now. No problem. And that thing been out for almost a year, I believe. But you always had a problem with the NES Mini and the materials they made out of the other systems. I mean, come on, man. Come on. There's no reasons why it should be a shortage of supply of those systems. No reason at all. But that's just my, Nintendo always rocked like that. And I just, boy, I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying because it's like, you got the stuff. Quit doing that. Don't do that. You got it. You know what I'm saying? The crazy I ain't gonna lie, man. When the N64, the one biggest reason why I got an N64 and why I wanted one so bad was because I couldn't get my hands on it. You know what I'm saying? There was a promotional VHS video on the N64, right? And I don't remember how I got my hands on it, but it was like a 30-minute or 45-minute video talking about the N64. And I was like, wow, this thing is sweet. It's revolutionary. And it was. Truth is, it was. It had the rumble. They was the first with the rumble. And then they was the first with the analog. Where if you pushed the analog slightly, hey.
Can you get a water bottle?
Yeah. So if they push the go ahead. If you push the little stick controller a little, he will tippy toe. If you push it harder, he will walk. If you push it harder, he will jog. And if you push all the way, he'll go on a full sprint.
Okay.
Yeah.
You played the VR game today?
Yeah, we're gonna play.
We were supposed to play yesterday.
I know, but we weren't home and stuff. But yeah, we're gonna play today.
Okay.
All right. That's my daughter. She want to play some PlayStation VR. It does that to you. You know what I'm saying? PlayStation just do that type of stuff to you. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, man, that was revolutionary when they pushed the controller, and I saw all that stuff on the VHS, and I'm like, man, I really want one. This is sweet. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow, the N64 is the real deal. And then I think it was that. And I think I saw Killer Instinct. And I ain't gonna lie, I was a big Killer Instinct fan back then, especially the first one that was at the arcades. And I'm like, oh, this game is so awesome. And then they finally came out with the Super NES version. I got it, and it wasn't as good, but it was still Killer Instinct, so I loved it anyway, because it was Killer Instinct. And I mastered it. Jago was my main. Like I told you, our main characters. Jago was my main. But anyways, yeah, man. So when I saw that video, I just couldn't believe. I'm like, man, I got to get my hands on one. Then when I tried to go get one, I could not get one, man. Bro, do you know how frustrating that is? And like I said, the harder it was to get my hands on one, the more I wanted it. It's crazy. It was like, man, I really want it now because I can't get it. It's a psychology behind that. There is a psychology. And one day I'm going to look it up when I ain't got nothing else to do. Like today is a perfect day, actually. But still. Well, they use that psychology on you to make you want it bad. You know what I'm saying? Oh, God, Nintendo. And it's the same tactic over and over again. You think I'm lying? Wait till they come out with the next whatever they come out with. And believe me, Nintendo's coming out with another system. If it ain't nothing but a Switch, a Super Switch, where it's got PS4 graphics. You know what I'm saying? Where you can get at least PS4 graphics on a handheld. I mean, it's almost there now, but it's not all the way there. Like the frame rates is bad on a lot of those games, you know. It's just crazy. Like I played 2K on the Switch and I'm like, Jesus, get it away from me. Crazy. And that's one thing. I was never really big on frame rates. Don't get me wrong. Frame rates was never like an end all be all. But I could tell the difference playing a game like 2K because I'm used to playing NBA 2K in 60 frames a second. I'm used to playing it like that. But then when I seen it run on a Switch at 30 frames, I'm like, Jesus, get it away from me. So I get everybody who want that 60, man. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I want it too. I want 60 frames because I see the importance of 60 frames. But yeah, man. I'm veering off again, but I just wanted to talk about that Nintendo crap. I think that's just slimy. I do. I think it's slimy because people be out here going nuts over it. Then you got the scalpers you got to deal with. You know what I mean? You see them. It's a price for $100, but you see a scalper, they want to sell it to you for $500, and there be people really actually buying it for $500. Yeah, man. But I just wanted to say that, man. What y'all think? Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Like I said, it's all speculation. I don't know this for sure, but that's just something I want to talk about. Nintendo and they slimy, that's a slimy tactic to give you that false sense of low supply. You know what I'm saying? Is everybody getting one to create this fake demand? That's what it is. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. If you liked the video, hit the like button, man. Subscribe to the channel. I just want to talk about games. I just want to have fun with y'all, man. No BS. No BS, no bull, no fluff, no fake crap, no pretending to what's that? Fake neutral BS. None of that. None of it. Raw, real, Rome. That's it. And I'm gone. Holla at me.